Hi guys. Um, this video is about VLAN also, and if you watched my previous video, you will see where I showed you how to create a VLAN. But for this video, I'll be explaining again what VLAN is. So VLAN is a virtual local area network, and normally VLAN allows you to logically divide one physical switch into multiple separate networks. So even though all the devices are plugged into the same switch, right? So VLAN makes them behave as if they are on a different switch. For example, VLAN 10, which this will be VLAN 10, this will be VLAN 20, and this will be VLAN 10 also because it's same accounting. This is management, so it's gonna be VLAN 20 also. So this is my topology for this training. So we have accounting on the on the first floor of the organization, and management also are on the first floor also. But they have accounting on the other building of the same organization, and the second floor also we have management. So now we have to configure. So these two computers are gonna be on the same subnet, and these three computers are gonna be on the same subnet also. Let me drag this a little bit so you can see. Escape. So you see they're on the same subnet. So I've not configured anything yet, but I'll start by doing that. So let's put this computer on this sub 192.168.10.1. 192.168.10.1. So 255.255.255. No gateway because we're not going outside of the network. This computer 192.168.10.2. Again, no gateway. We're not going outside of the network. So let's ping this second computer if it's gonna work. Ping 192.168.10.2. Of course, it's gonna work because they're still on the same VLAN. Let's check. Let's go to CLI and show VLAN. So as you can see, we have 5 VLANs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are still under one VLAN, which we're gonna configure very soon. So So what interface is this? FA0/1. Let's do FA0/2. So this will be interface range FA0 -2 to 3, right? Switch port mode access, switch port access, VLAN 10. Even though I've not created VLAN 10 in this first switch, because I said switch port mode access VLAN 10, it automatically created VLAN 10. So now let's ping this computer. I should have done it one by one, right? Instead of doing it separate, but I'll do it one by one on the management computer. So let's ping this other computer also and see if it's gonna work again since they are on the same VLAN now. What's going on? Let's check the third one out. Timeout. Okay, let's check. Interface FA0/2, FA0/1. That's the issue. Because 1, I did range 2 to 3, right? So interface interface FA0/1 switch port mode access. Guys, you don't have to use caps, right? I'm just don't do that. Switch port mode access. Switch port access VLAN 10. Okay. So now I've configured interface FA0/1 to be on VLAN 10. It's still trying to connect. So once it's done, we'll try and ping this computer also and see if that would work, which I believe it will work. Once this is done, yes, okay. So let's ping again. Now it's working, right? So that fixes that. So this computer are on the same VLAN. So remember, this management, they're going to be on VLAN 20, right? So remember, we have another management in the second floor of the same organization, which will be on VLAN 20 also. So this is a subnet we're going to be using. So as I said, I won't use range for this computer, so you can follow through. IP 192.168.20.1. Right, again, no default gateway because we're not going outside of the network. 192.168.20.2. So I will ping this computer and see if it's gonna work. No, it should work because I did that here also, right? So, but let's put this interface on VLAN 20, right? So FA0/3. And config terminal interface FA0/3 switch port mode access. Oh, yeah, my bad. Switch port mode access. Switch port access VLAN 20. Yeah, see, creating VLAN 20, right? So it created VLAN 20. So now let's ping 20.2 because now you know 20.2 is now on the same VLAN, right? So I will do that once this is connected. Then I will ping 192.168.20.2. I'm just gonna wait for it. Yeah, now it's connected. It should time out because they are on different VLAN. You see, timeout. So now I'll put this interface on VLAN 20 as well. So what interface is this? VLAN FA0/4. Interface FA0/4 switch port mode access. Switch port access VLAN 20. Yeah. So now this interface is also on VLAN 20. I'll show you. Let's see if I can ping 20.2 now. Let's wait for it to connect. Yes, so you see, it's pinging because they are on the same VLAN now, right? So remember, we have accounting here also. But before we can do that, when you have 3 switches right here, what do you have to do for them to communicate? You have to do what? Yes, you guessed right, trunk, right? So we have to make sure we trunk all these switches together to be able to send information correctly. So what interface is this? FA0/3. Interface FA0/3 switch port mode trunk. Yes. See? FA0/1. Interface FA0/1 switch port mode trunk. FA0/2, FA0/1. Interface. Well, let me check this interface. 2 interface FA0/2 switch port mode trunk. Exit. And interface FA0/1 switch port mode trunk. Right. So now what we're gonna do is set up this computer also for accounting. So let's put in the IP address for these computers. 192.168.10.3. Remember we did 2. Remember we did 1, 2 here, so this will be 3 and 4. Right? Again, no default gateway because we're not going outside of the network. (192.168.10.4), right? Right. So remember, there's no VLAN here yet, so we can't get access to this VLAN on this other building, right? So we can configure VLAN, just VLAN 10. No, VLAN 10, right? So what interface is this? 2, 3. So interface range FA0/2 to 3, right? Switch port mode access, switch port access, VLAN 10. Right, so now these two VLANs, these two port interface are on VLAN 10, which is the same as this VLAN here, right? We have one more to configure. I'm not sure if we I can't remember if we configured this, but I will check. So this will be this is 1, 2, this will be 3, right? 192.168.20.3. Again, no default gateway. You already know why. This interface is gonna be on VLAN 20 FA0/4. Switch interface FA0/4, switch port mode access, switch port access, VLAN 20, right? So this is already part of this management VLAN. Now this computer here is already part of VLAN 20. So I want to try and ping this computer because they're already on the same VLAN. Ping 192.168.10.3. Now .4. Let's do that. Yeah, it's working because they're on the same VLAN, right? It's working. It has to work because they're on the same VLAN, right? So it worked. So now let's see trunk. Trunk V0/3 native VLAN 3. So F0/3 is trunk. Show interface trunk. Yes, F0/1 and 2. Trunking. Show interface trunk. F0/1 is trunk. So now let's ping this management from this computer. Let's ping from this computer 1 and ping 3. Of course, it's working. See? So I'm pinging this computer that is in the second floor. This is the first floor, and this is the second floor. Now it's working. You see? That's how VLAN works, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you watch my next videos. Thank you.